Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? Back with another video today. And today we're talking about uh, you know, getting better and experiencing, like, becoming hot, like actually knowing that you are actually a hot person, an attractive person to other females. I want you guys when you enter the room to just look around and notice the women around you. Notice who's following you around, notice who's looking around, and who's actually giving you attention. All right, from the female attention. If you're a female, from male attention. When you walk into the room, you got to notice, what's around you, because sometimes when you enter the room, a lot of us go through lives, we're on our phones, we're just like just sticking on our phones, and we're just buried down, not looking around, and really focused on our lives. We're not focusing on other people and what's around us. It's very important, okay? Because a lot of us really take our looks for granted, our God-given looks for granted, and we just let it go to waste. People are looking at us, they want our attention, they want to talk to us, they want to get to know us, and we're just kind of like throwing them under the rug because of technology or work or just yourself not wanting to engage with other people. Now, I notice this for me, because I do it a lot. Being married as well, I tend to block people out because I feel like, oh, I'm married, so I don't need to know anybody else. But because I'm in sales, I can't do that. I can't be like that. I have to be open to meet new people, to engage with people all the time. And I always find myself pulling back and blocking people out. Always, online, in person, and it's pretty sad how I do it. And I know I'm not the only one that does it, because I see other people doing the same thing too. It seems very easy and a very easy, simple thing to just communicate with people, out of nowhere. But it's a lot harder than it is. So how's your Saturday going today, guys? I just got out of the gym. Felt like I gotta talk to you guys about something. I'll put something up. But I just noticed that, I was like, when you're working out and you kind of like move around, and same girls move around with you. I just had to tell you guys, look around and notice what's going on around you. Same thing might be happening to you. Yeah, well, let's get going. Let's see if I can move this car with this camera on it without getting in trouble. Check it out. Yeah, let's see how far we can go with this. Alright. We are on the move. Oh, hold up. Gotta watch out for cops, because I know if I do this not in a gated community, I look kind of strange. People are looking at me right now. So yeah, attraction is of course a real thing, otherwise they wouldn't have the word, right? So how do you utilize it? How do you utilize attraction? Well, first you have to be aware that you've got it. You have to be aware that attraction is taking place. Once you're aware that attraction is taking place, then I believe you can utilize it. If you're not aware that attraction is not taking place, then you can't utilize it. You might as well just leave it, and just ignore what I'm talking about. But once you're aware that, okay, you've been working on yourself and attraction is taking place, how do you utilize it? Well, my advice is to seek out what you want. So you're looking for an attractive girl, right? So first you gotta seek out what you want. So you see a girl, she kind of looks attractive. When I was single, what I like to do is kind of give them a breakdown, look at them carefully, because I like to see what I want to make sure what I'm looking at is what it is. So I go closer to the girl without talking to her. It's kind of rude, I know, but I like to get closer just to see what she looks like, and what she smells like too. Creepy, yes, but if I'm able to get close to a person without talking and do weird things like that, then I feel like I might as well continue the conversation further. If I can't, then well, I leave it as is, because I'm not gonna try and unless I really want the person, I'm not gonna try and strong arm someone into a relationship. No way. The person has to want me. So if I'm walking around looking at them, sniffing them, they have to be cool with that, right? So yeah. Yeah, it sounds weird. You're walking around sniffing and looking at women. I would recommend doing that. And then once you've assessed the person, yeah, okay, she smells and looks like what I want, then you begin talking to them. You ask them questions. Okay, first you say hello. Yeah, everybody says hello and hi. But then quickly jump into your questions so you can knock them out. Your knockout questions, you know, do you like this? Do you like that? Oh, I like yellow. I don't like yellow. Okay, no. But you know what? You catch my drift? What happens when you do this? When you quickly engage with what you like, and you quickly institute your knockout questions, is that the woman it builds attraction. You've come up to her, you didn't say anything, you're just looking at her, you're sniffing her, creepy. Then you start talking to her, and you're asking her questions. If she does like you, she's gonna let the conversation go on a little longer. And then by that time, once you've done all those weird things, once you've asked her questions and you start being more nice and giving compliments, then the snowball effect should start happening, and everything will just take care of itself once that goes on. That's basically my formula for getting women. Sniff them, see them, sniff them, talk, institute knockout questions, and then compliment them, and then you get the number. Follow up with that, and then it should. How they say, oh, we were sitting together, and one thing led to another. That's what would happen once you behave like that. And you'll know your target. First you want to aim and know your target audience, or your people who are seeking you out first, and see, do you like those ones first? And if you don't like any of the ones, of course, go for what you like, because you do not want to make you want to make sound judgment when you're choosing people. You don't want to choose people who like you and you kind of don't like them. It's strange that I'm saying that, but people have had this problem in their life, and gotten tied up in situations that they wish they never got tied up into. So yeah, you guys, I'm just cruising almost home, and I'm gonna pull up somewhere so we can talk a little bit more. It's easy to talk when I'm not driving, but I might as well let you guys see the nice scenery. I don't know if you can see much. Open the window. That helps. Now we're in my neck of the woods. It's President's Day, no school. Yeah, so I have really enjoyed looking at the comment section below, and I haven't replied to much of comments that you guys have been leaving, but I really appreciate and love the comments that you guys leave me. I really do. A lot of the followers that I have are great, man. You guys are some of the coolest followers that I could ever have. I really appreciate you guys for following me and watching my channel. And giving me insight, helping me out. I remember somebody left a comment on my video telling me that I should do ab workouts at the end of my workout, so that I experience better ab gains, and I have experienced better ab gains. I never thought that would be the case. But yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys are looking for work, I would actually recommend, if you're in California and you're looking for a new work, or you're trying to look for somewhere to move, I would recommend Northern California. And I was looking at a place, at a company called Salesforce, actually. And man, my God, they are a very up and happening company. I actually used them when I used to work for someone. I used them for my organization of our clients, and they have moved leaps and bounds since I've used them. They are an entirely different outfit. Their cloud computing service is so high tech. Their customer service is right on point. I mean, not just that, the type of avatars in cartoon they use to like advertise their product is very, very cool and very user friendly. It makes it very easy to check out this view, guys. It makes it very easy to understand their the services they have through their cartoon-like avatars, explanations. I don't know how to explain, but check out Salesforce. And also they have a gigantic building called the Salesforce Tower. If you guys look at it on the just Google it, Salesforce Tower. It's one of the newest towers that just opened up. The building is massive, man, and very high tech. It's in San Francisco. So if you check it out, I mean, it is really, really cool. It is really cool. So yeah, Salesforce Tower, I would check that out if I was you guys. And I would recommend that if you're looking for work to apply, you may be very surprised at their offerings. And I also think it's a good learning experience because today, you know, no matter what industry you're in, you have to know more about computing. You don't have to know really much about code, but I would say that you really have to know more about the relationships between your industry and the computing that's done. The networks, things that are done in the cloud, how they're done, and how you can capitalize them on them yourself. And I think that's a whole learning process that we all have to learn and just keep going on at it until we can find our own niche. Yeah. And I think if you're starting off right out of high school or you have a little bit of experience, a company like Salesforce is a good place to kind of like, it's a good jump off. I think it's one of those companies that are like Google, but Salesforce I think is one of those little less known, bigger companies that it's kind of like gone under the radar. Other companies that I think that are cool, that I would say you should work for would be, let's see here. Can't think of any right now that I know of that are brand new. I like to think of new things that you guys haven't heard of, that everybody's not talking about. Alright, just rolled up. You guys like that? That was a long drive. Where'd you drive from? Alright. Okay. This beast in here. Took the scenic route, guys. Took the scenic route. Alright, just park the submarine. Hey, look at Zitty. Alright, guys. Have a good weekend. Peace.